welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast.
Tony Romo, I want to talk about for a minute. At this point, I would have thought he was with the team, wouldn't you? Let's be honest.
Yeah. We're
almost into April.
I thought the second Osweiler left the Texans,
I agree.
He was getting signed.
I agree. The latest report that I read today, I think it was Ian Rappaport. You know, he's like the hot take guy. They said
Rap sheet.
Yeah. It's down to either the Texans or retirement. Because they're reporting that, and this surprises me, the Broncos don't have any interest in him.
That is surprising.
Or what, are you going to just stick with Trevor Siemian?
Yeah. Well, how about the team I just bring up anytime we talk about quarterbacks? What about the Minnesota Vikings? What are the Vikings doing for a quarterback? What is any team like? What are half the teams doing for a quarterback? I mean, who's quarterbacking the Niners? They signed Brian Hoyer.
Who's Blaine Gabbert?
Yeah. What about the Arizona Cardinals? Why isn't Tony Romo starting for the Cardinals this year?
Well, he wouldn't start ahead of Carson Palmer.
Of course he would.
No, he wouldn't.
Are you on drugs?
I wish.
Tony Romo is a better quarterback than Carson Palmer.
I don't know if I'd agree with that. Uh-oh, it looks like we have another discussion.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Well, let's look at their history.
Yeah.
What does Romo have? 2 playoff wins? Palmer has, what, 1? Stats-wise, very, very, very comparable. I don't have it in front of me. As far as yards, touchdowns, I'm going to assume it's comparable. They both have had some really bad injuries. Palmer has a better arm. Romo is more mobile.
Again, Tony Romo.
What are we arguing here, though? Now, hold on. Then what's the discussion? Why is he that much better than Palmer?
What did I tell you about? Do you remember the big Prainostradamus moment a few years ago? Carson Palmer
chokes under pressure.
Chokes. Tony Romo has some choke moments, but he's not a choker. He's Did we lose it? What do you got?
Oh yeah, Will's hopping in here. Yeah, well, against Seattle when he dropped the ball.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's his big choke moment. Is the drop extra point? That's his big choke moment. He also threw a killer interception against the Giants, but Tony Romo's problem is Tony Romo gets hurt and plays a reckless style of football. But Carson Palmer threw it. If it weren't for drops, he would have thrown 8 interceptions in a playoff game. That's the biggest fail in recent quarterbacking history.
Okay, well I'm pulling up their stats right now. Overall, career-wise, I know we're not going to base it all on stats. I can't even talk now. Overall,
yeah, Carson Palmer's been in the league 13 years.
They've been in the league about the same amount of years. The same exact amount of years, except Romo sat the first 2 years.
Right.
All right. So Romo has 34,000 career passing yards. Palmer has 44,000. Touchdowns. Palmer has 285. Romo has 248. I guarantee interceptions. Romo 117. Palmer a lot more, 180. I think it would even out. You given 2 years. So I was right. Their stats are very comparable. Now let's go to playoffs.
Look, I'm not a huge Tony Romo fan. I'm taking Tony Romo over Carson Palmer. No doubt about it.
But I don't know if I am, though. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you look at the playoffs, Palmer's 1-3 career playoffs. Nothing special, right?
Mm-hmm.
Romo career playoffs is 2-4. But that's my point. Like they're completely comparable. You think Palmer is more of the complete and utter meltdown?
Yes. I don't know. Has Tony Romo thrown 5 interceptions a game? I mean, Carson Palmer threw 5 interceptions in like a huge playoff game.
Yeah. I mean, playoff-wise, Romo definitely has the better numbers. 8 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. Palmer's playoffs are not good.
Listen,
4 touchdowns to 6 interceptions.
Right. Listen, I don't want Tony Romo as the quarterback of the Giants, but if I'm the Cardinals, he's an upgrade. I think the Cardinals have a ceiling with Carson Palmer at quarterback. Well, the Cardinals, the Vikings. I mean, there's tons of teams that Tony Romo improves, but the big question is, what the fuck is Houston doing? They just got sent a gift in the fucking mail.
Yeah.
That somebody took Brock Osweiler off their books. Wasn't that solely so that you could sign Tony Romo?
Yeah. I'm confused. And from what I've read,
And again, the Broncos.
From what I've read, also too, is that Romo also only wants to go to the Texans, which I get. He's old. He doesn't want to get injured. What are you waiting on? Because have you seen? They said both Fox and CBS are just lining up to throw millions at him as an analyst.
Yeah, Fox will have him do football and golf.
Yeah.
Like, he's a huge golf guy. He'll also be announcing the World Championships of Hide and Go Seek because, he played that at his bachelor party.
Is that the most disappointing thing about Romo's life?
His bachelor party was a bunch of dudes living in a cabin playing hide and go seek. Yeah, I mean, that's the most disappointing thing of anybody's life ever. You're a millionaire quarterback in the NFL. You're marrying like a hot fucking
former Miss Missouri.
Yeah. And you and your boys are going to play hide and seek? What are you seeking? Your dicks?
I think there was just gay sex happening nonstop. The translation for hide and seek means there's lots of dudes banging each other.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I see.
We snuck around in the woods, and then when the guy would find you, you guys would just fuck. I can't believe you're behind this tree. Yeah, take your pants off.
You know what? We should create an adult hide and seek. That'd be fun, right?
Yeah.
Except it doesn't
Tony Romo's gonna be the commish.
It doesn't have to be all dudes though.
Right.
I would make that exception to the rule. Was that like a leaked report that they did that?
No, it wasn't even a leaked report. They were like, "What? Did you guys get all fucked up in your bachelor party?" He's like, "Actually, it was just a bunch of us in this cabin and played a lot of hide and go seek."
If you don't go to strip clubs in your bachelor,
hide and go seek, that might even be just like a euphemism for gay fucking. Like, he's like, "Oh yeah," and then my buddy hit his dick.
Yeah. Jason Witten was catching lots of balls that weekend, if you know what I mean. They played. Where did they play hide and seek at though? I want to know. I want to know about.
He was literally. I think he was in like a cabin in like Virginia or something like that, or Missouri. Who knows? Where is he? He's from Missouri.
This sounds like Brokeback Mountain too.
I mean, we have a computer in front of us. You can Google it.
I mean, but this sounds like literally like the Tony Romo version of Brokeback Mountain.
I mean, now we need the quote.
You're gonna look up the quote of why or of his hide and seek.
Yeah, because it was his quote.
That's why we need a fucking intern, guys. I mean, I say this all the time. Joe and I shouldn't have to be doing this.
This is why we need an intern. So you can come, you can Google things like this, and then Andy can ruin your life for months at a time by calling you. Is it gonna be going? Fuck you, Scabelli.
Schabelli. I fuck with. Is Schabelli still our intern officially?
I don't know. I feel like Schabelli doesn't want to be our intern anymore. I want Schabelli to be our intern whenever he's home.
I do too, but I think he's scared.
Tony Romo played hide and seek at his bachelor party. This is from Yahoo Sports. Come on, open. Here we go. 14 guys at a bachelor party with no beer.
Wait, no alcohol either? Shut up.
Where's the quote on what exactly happened? Surely he spent his party living it up. Oh, well, God, I hate these when they just give you. I don't want to watch the video of him telling me. Whatever.
Anyway,
moving on.
We get it. We know what really happened.
Yeah. He said he didn't feel like going out and drinking. So him and his crew just played hide and go seek.
Yeah, this really changes my opinion of Romo. By far, you know what?
Here we go. Romo and his friends spent his bachelor party at a cabin in West Virginia and spent the night playing the quarterback's version of hide and seek. And obviously, Tony won both times. He told us, "We played twice. I won both times. I got to tell them all I was smarter than them. That was just part of the process. I didn't come up with the game, so I did come up with the game. So I probably had a pretty good idea leading up to the game that I had a chance." So he has his own Tony Romo hide-and-go-seek league.
With dudes in West Virginia.
He didn't feel like going out and drinking the night of his bachelor party. Instead, he and his buddy played.
Where's this? What year is this article? This alone...
2011.
He'll never win a Super Bowl ever because of this.
Right.
Like this alone says enough about a guy that he played... First of all, let's obviously we're making gay jokes, but let's take that out of it.
Yeah.
What grown men play hide and seek?
Right. Like if you had a bachelor party and you hid like 11 strippers on your ranch, and you was like, find a hooker, fuck a hooker.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Like if you're in Tijuana and you're like, okay, guys, we did something fun. We just murdered a hooker and we hit her body. Whoever finds it gets to fuck her dead body. It's still warm.
Wow, that got really awful.
Yeah, it got really bad.
But that guy wins the Super Bowl for sure.
That guy for sure. He's got dedication. He's got hard work. I mean,
he's courage in the pocket.
Yeah.
He's like, I killed and buried a hooker for a game at my bachelor party. You think I'm worried about getting tackled?
God, Romo.
Yeah.
This is one of the biggest revelations I've ever heard. This goes up there with us knowing that Phillip Rivers doesn't swear.
Yeah. And by the way, I put Tony Romo I would take Tony Romo over Carson Palmer knowing this.
No. That ended it for me. That alone ended it for me. The fact that he played hide and seek at his bachelor party.
If Carson Palmer did this at his bachelor party, like no one would have found him. He would have starved to death. Like. But yeah, I mean, so is it Romo to the Texans? Is that the prediction?
Either to the Texans or he's retiring.
It's amazing. Where are the Vikings at, man? The Vikings just love Sam Bradford.
They do.
Hide and go seek a new quarterback, you idiots.
Yeah. If they played hide and go seek with Sam Bradford, for sure he'd get lost.
Oh, yeah.
Like he'd end up on a milk carton. They'd be like, Sam Bradford, Vikings quarterback.
And then people would be like, oh, my God, the retarded kid got lost.
Yeah.
Look at his cross-eyed.
Yeah, this isn't good. He's going to like accidentally walk in front of a car at night, oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
It wouldn't end well.
Welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast.